Yeah, well, we're glad to be out here at the Halloween Pet Fest, offering free spaying and neutering and adoptions. One of the biggest challenges that San Antonio has in front of it, as far as our pets go, is the no-kill goal that we've set up for 2012. In the last few years, we've been able to about cut in half the number of euthanizations at the Animal Care Services facility. We've expanded the facility, we've expanded adoptions. We've made a lot of good progress, but it all comes down to spaying and neutering animals and changing the culture of discardability that often exists in neighborhoods where folks will let their animals roam around and forget about them, and then they become an issue for all of us as a city. So we're very pleased today to host several nonprofit organizations that are doing good work in this field and having a good time with it. Some of the pets are dressed up, people are dressed up, and hopefully we'll continue it in the years to come.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right, well, thank y'all very much for being here. I'm Julian Castro, mayor, even though I don't look like it today. We did the part of the diabetes walk this morning. This is my daughter Karina.
Hey, stop it.
And my wife Erica. And first we want to welcome y'all to the Halloween Fest. I want to thank all of the nonprofits who came out today to provide free spay and neuter and to hopefully help us adopt some pets today. I want to thank Gary Hendel and all the staff of the ACS. Let's give them all a round of applause for what they're doing. As y'all know, a few years ago, San Antonio was treated to a series of newspaper articles about how terribly we were doing in terms of euthanizations at the animal care facility. And since that time, as a city, we have resolved to become a no-kill city. And our goal is to do that by 2012. Y'all know that that's a very, very ambitious goal. And so we're putting the pedal to the metal in different ways by almost doubling our animal care services budget. This year alone, we put another few $100,000 into the budget specifically for spaying and neutering animals. We've increased the size of our ACS facility and created more space so that we can adopt more animals. We've sought to involve more of our nonprofits to get more spaying and neutering and adoptions done. We've fully supported the Talk About It SA campaign. Let's give the Talk About It campaign a big round of applause. The Talk About It campaign and UTSA and A&M and others are doing a great job of getting out into the schools and into the neighborhoods to try and make our residents more aware of the need to spay and neuter their pets and to take care of animals better. I've often said that in our city, unfortunately, there's a culture of discardability. Folks that let their animals roam around and breed, and then you have, instead of one pet or animal, you have 12 animals before you know it. That's what you see in a lot of our city. And so this effort is focused, especially in districts 1 through 6, to try and change that. So today, though, is all about fun, and I see some cute animals with some great costumes. I saw a policeman over there, and what else do we have? We have, I think, some Western dogs over here, cowboys or cowgirls. Yeah, and then we have our mascots. I'm too old to know what the mascot is actually for, but I have a feeling that with Karina I'll know in a couple of years. But it's my pleasure today also to introduce Dr. Ferrier, who of course is our esteemed head president of Texas A&M San Antonio. Let's give her a big round of applause. She's doing fantastic work at Texas A&M, but she's also one of the spokespersons for the Talk About It campaign. We wanted her to come and talk about the campaign and what all of us can do to help us reach our goal of no kill. Dr. Ferrier.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you. I tell you what, with leadership like this, there's no way we can fail. Just thank the two of you so much for being here and supporting Talk About It. We also have our esteemed House member, his brother. I can never tell them apart. Look for the ring, that's how you know. We're so happy to have you here with us. You know, I have always loved animals, and I grew up right here on Commerce Street, just down the street, not very far. And when I was a little kid walking to the bus stop from school, dogs would follow me home. And I knew that if I could get my daddy to let me keep that little animal at least one night, I had that dog forever. So I grew up with a house full of dogs and cats, mainly dogs. Well, today as an adult, I still love animals, and I have 3 dogs myself and a colony of feral cats, all spayed and neutered. Thanks to Spay, to SNAP, and to the Cat Feral Coalition who helped me do that. But 2 of my dogs came from shelters, and 1 followed me down the street near the university. The 2 that came from shelters, one is a Rottie mix by the name of Lady, who was very, very abused as a young mom pup. And when we saw each other, we just fell in love, and today she is my shadow. Wherever I am, you will find Lady. And then there is Zoe. Zoe is an Australian Shepherd mix, and she is my absolute protector. And then Jazzy. Jazzy is the little one that I found on the streets, and that one has so much energy, she keeps the other ones going. Even if they don't want to play, Jazzy makes them play. Talk About It has 3 fundamentals: care, adopt, and neuter. Caring for your animals means more than just throwing a scrap of food or water. It means really taking care of them, making members of your family. Sometimes I see people that have dogs and they keep them chained. That is not caring for your animal. Or just discarding them in your backyard or in someone's backyard with very little social contact with their humans. Dogs and cats are social animals, and they need you. They need that human companionship. And in return, they give you absolutely unconditional love.